Good evening and welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. Tonight we'll be carrying on with the AWACS, the EC3. So last week I did a bit of main body side. This week we'll be carrying on with the wings, which I've actually masked off ready. And we'll be carrying on with them. We only have Marcus Brun in the chat at the moment. He's saying evening Ross. And Cora Pink's now just turned up saying hi to Marcus. So what we'll do now is I'll show you what I've been up to all week. This week I've actually been playing around with an F-15C, which is an old monogram kit, but I haven't got it down here to show on my bench because I actually now have taken photos of it and put them up into the Fiesta 67 workshop if you want to see them. Let's get out of the way a minute. There we go. Bright. So yeah, and I've also been doing a Tiger Models kit of an F5. So I'll show you that in a minute, which I've actually been messing around with. It's an old kit, not exactly one of the best, but it's been a fun little kit to do. It's had quite a bit of issues, but we've managed to get around them so far. What else are we doing is I've done a few more of my son's Blood Angels, so we're having fun with them. Oh, we've got a Sprue and Glues turned up saying hi Ross, Christine and chat. Wow, that was a great intro. I'm glad you like it. That's the old technical staff. The missus, she's been playing around doing that for me. So yeah, so we'll go down to Matt Cam. It's a bit messy, the old bench tonight, and I'll show you what I've been up to. And there we go. So let's move it a bit. There we go. Hopefully you should be able to hear me okay. So what I've been playing around with tonight, or over the week, is I've been doing more of my son's little Blood Angels. So yeah, that's what I've been playing around with on that one. I've got two more of them to wear the Intercessor squads. We can agree a minute. Wait. And the other thing is this thing. Now, as I'm not going to do it in the markings that actually came with the kit, I'm doing it as an American Air Force one. So, and they were typically silver. So that's what this one's going to be, with a few embellishments by me with the yellowtail markings and the nose. And I'll probably be painting these side pods yellow as well. And probably doing a bit more on here and here, just to give it a bit more character. So yeah. But like I said, I've been playing around with the wings. The wings of this thing's huge. So yeah, and you can see they're all masked up nicely and ready for painting in the grey, which I'll be doing the first coat on this evening. So hopefully that should get them all sorted out and ready. They have been primed in white because the tabs, the rear radar ones and everything are all going to be white, so I've just left that in white primer, and I'll be covering it in a satin varnish at the end before we put everything else together. So I've just got to do a tiny bit of sanding down some of the actual nodules on it, because it's rattle canned white onto it as a primer, and there's a few little nodule bits that are standing up on it, so you just need a quick gentle rub over. Hopefully most of them down. Like so. One of the glue bits that have come out at the end when I stuck the wings together. A bit of raised edge there. So how have we all been doing this evening? Are we all having fun? I noticed that tonight I seem to be the only one who's actually doing a stream. Sadly, it looks like Saturday Night Crash cancelled theirs. Not sure why. But never mind. I'm hoping you all enjoy this stream instead. There we go. That's an edge done. A bit more there. Now we've got Dorkosaurus in as well, saying hi Ross, Cora Pink, Sprue and Glue and Marcus. Good evening, William. Better. Right side. Same on this side now. The one glued, but we'll glue it up in a minute. A bit of a old ton of quick cement. Actually, go and stick that back together quite nicely. So yeah, and I've finally found the decals for the DS9 runabout. So I managed to find my safe place for them. And managed to do that. Unlike a certain other person who still hasn't managed to find his clamp, but he thinks he's now thrown in the bin. And he keeps telling us all that he doesn't mind because he's going to use a different one. Because it was better by all accounts. But he wasn't bitter about it at all. So he kept telling us all. Okay, so he's got to stick that part back together again. To get thin. Okay, let's see. Got Sprue and Glue saying boring night tonight. Yep, sadly it was because of all the other people cancelling their shows. So it seems like I'm the only one that's actually been on this evening, which is a shame really, because it's usually a busy night for everyone. We've got Sprue and Glue saying hi to Marcus. Then Sprue saying hi to Dorka. Marcus saying hi to Dorka. Cora Pink saying hi to Dork. in Sprue and Glue. I'm feeling better than last night though. Well, that's good. It's been, and Marcus Brown saying, it's been an alright Saturday. Played some Halo, ordered and received some Xmas presents. Quite chill. Good to hear. And you've got Sprue and Glue saying, now to fix the part works Bismarck after my seizure. Oh dear. Well, I hope you're definitely feeling a lot better after that then, David. And you got Dorcas saying, I've done nothing today. Fair enough. Well, I've been to work today and managed to get 2 rooms prepped out ready for painting on Monday morning. Sorry. Looks like the wings are now all nicely prepped ready. So that should sort that out. And let's see buggers, aren't you, for it? Rough. They're definitely going to pay 3 buggers. Oh well, we'll sort that bit out in a minute when it gives it more time to set. Now, while it's drying a bit, we have the dish to do. So I've done the central part with some sprayed it white, and then what I said I'll do is I'll go over with some gloss paint on that, clear gloss. So then it's all sorted out. And that's ready for painting. Now this has got a lot of black paint going onto it. So we'll start off with that for the time being. So, in there. I have sanded it down a bit to make sure it's all just a bit there. It's all prepped ready. A bit blocked. Yup. Looking. So that brush. That brush. Got left in this one. Not a lot left in it, but it's gonna be. Yep, that can be finally emptied. Yeah, let's see what else we've got in now. We've got you've got Dorsey, I've done nothing yet, and then we've got Spring. My face is still swollen and sore. I got the blood out of the carpet though. Oh dear. And you got Nigel's Modelling Mint saying, hi everyone. If you've had a boring day with no live streams, check out HobbyLink International for a late night live stream. Ooh. And you got Cora Pink saying hi to Nigel. And Nigel saying hi to Cora. And then Marcus saying hi to Nigel. do the main part. Need two in sorted out. Go around and do the closer parts where it needs to be. Find the brush. But yeah, I've had a reasonably quiet week so far myself. And no, you're saying hi to Sprungler, and Sprungler saying hi to Nigel. What time is it? Ah, there we go. But I've took the time with last time I built one of these, and it was all fun and games to say the least. You've got all these little tiny bits that need sorting out and going into. Yeah. It's a bit, it takes a bit of time and effort, this one bit. And I've got form to do. But yeah, it's all fun and games this bit, sadly. But it takes a bit of time that you've got to spend doing it. And then the other option is to try and mask it, but even though you've got a slightly raised panel line there, it's not one of the easiest things to mask, I don't think. So it's just a matter of bearing with it and doing the best you can with it, really. only got one side done. So yes, tomorrow night we should have on the Warhammer show, it should be Fox doing his birthday giveaway tomorrow after the Sunday brunch. So whoever's taking part in that, or if you wish to take part in it, all you got to do is go over to Fox's stream from last Sunday and go down to the comment section on it and type in "give us the shizzle." Where you'll have a chance to win one of 3 Warhammer model kits. One of them is a Baneblade, the other one's a Valkyrie, and I can't remember what the last one is. Oh, it's an Orc truck in it, Battle Wagon. That's what it was. So yeah, don't forget, I've got until whenever that is tomorrow to play along with that. Spring with a Ross, I reckon I did £200 worth of damage to the Bismarck. Oh dear. That's the part works one, yeah. So I take it you've actually dropped that then at some point, mate. Well, I hope you get it sorted. I hope you can sort of like rectify it. I don't think that's something you definitely don't want to completely destroy. It wouldn't be good. Well, hopefully you'll be able to repair it, and if you have to, just contact the Agostini and see if you can get replacement parts if you've broken too much of it. Okay. Well, we've managed to complete one side. Let's give that another smoother coat. Okay, so I made a mistake of doing the first coat by using the dry brush. I usually wet the brush first before I actually do any paint work. And just get a nice smooth finish that way. Like so. That's that bit done for a minute. Okay, we've got JC Bricks and Builds in saying evening Ross and all in chat. Evening James, welcome to the show. And you got Nigel saying hi to JC, Marcus is saying hi to James, and Corpink saying hope you're taking it easy, David. Dorsaurus saying hi to JC, hope you and your family are doing good today. And Corpink saying hi to James. Sprue and Glue saying hi JC. And you got JC saying hi to Nigel, Marco, Dorsaurus, Cora and Sprue. Marco's been saying exciting stuff. IDD. And then you got Sprue and Glue, JC missed your stream today. And Sprue said I hit my face on the bench when I passed out. This is not so good when you start eating your bench. Generally a lot tougher in the hurt. Sorry, I'm just been a bit quiet on this bit because try and get to the edges and not go over the lines too much. I got JC Rittenville saying no sprue, still waiting for package. If turns up Monday, there will be a stream on Tuesday as going away on the 17th for a few weeks. Fair enough. And then we've got Graham Corbett joining us saying, alright JC, Ross and the rest in chat. And you got JC saying, hey up Graham. And you got Corbett saying hi to Graham. You got Sprue and Glue saying hi to Graham. Marcus saying hi to Graham. And you got Dorksaur saying, hope you didn't hurt yourself too bad, Sprue. Then we've got Dorksaur saying hi to Graham. Then we've got Nigel's Modelling Bench saying, if any of you guys are bored, looking for something to entertain you, check out home documentaries on YouTube. Absolutely awesome. Fair enough. But not until my show's over and done with those. Yeah, this is the only bit I didn't like last time I did the one of these. I was trying to get this to look right. It takes a bit of fiddling around. So there's somebody in 24/7 hangout binging away, and I forgot to put it on silent, so definitely. Okay, I normally put everything on do not disturb, but I forgot to do it this time around. Dorks, only a split lip, nosebleed, facial scrape, swelling, and a ruddy grey headache. Oh dear. Then we've got Graham Corbett saying hi to Marcus and Sprue. Yeah, you got Nigel saying, Sprue saying, Nigel, I ain't bored now. Ross is online, but thank you. Well, I try to keep people entertained. Shame that quite a few people have cancelled their shows this evening. That's one of the reasons why I normally do mine like this time of night, so I don't actually step on anybody else's toes when they're doing their shows. There's not many people that come on at 11 o'clock at night. Well, 10 o'clock at night, I should say. So we've got 17 people watching at the moment. If you like the show, please hit the thumbs up. Be much appreciated. I know I'll probably still get me stalkers in tonight, no doubt. Normally do. So that's one side done. And you see, oh, the old funny old checker pattern on it. So now the fun part is starting on this side, because I've also got these other lines that I've got to go around as well. Which hopefully you can. I'll probably go over with some white paint separately on them. Otherwise I think I'm going to end up getting onto a bit too much here, so I'm going to have to just go over them with some white paint just over the tops of them. So you're going to have to sort out that bit. If anything, the primer I use, I should be able, once the black's dried enough, I should be able to just rub over the top of it gently with the sanding stick, and it should remove the black paint enough for me to see the white section again underneath it. So we'll see if that works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go over with the bigger brush first. See, sprue. And you got Graham Corbett saying, "Sprue, you're too old to be a stunt man. Leave it to the pros like me, lol." And you got Sprue and Glue going, "Graham, I had to give it a go." Fair enough. And then you got Sprue and Glue saying, "Ross, is the sawtooth markings imprinted into the plastic?" Yes, they are. They're a raised panel line, so they do sort of like corrupt, but you can go over them quite easily. I will be doing as well tonight, hopefully, once I've got this bit done. So I'll go over the coat, the body, well, the actual airframe, a coat of grey. And then we can get it looking something like a big grey bird. Yeah, there's actually a decal that goes in between these lines as well. So that, I think the last time I actually cut it down into smaller pieces, just to make it easier to, it's just a very thin lined marker that sort of sits halfway through. Again, anyway, as you can see, we've got the one side done, and once it gets its once I give it the gloss coat, it'll come up nice and shiny, hopefully. Slowly getting there. I don't want my bin hand to start jittering. I can sometimes end up start getting the shakes, which is never good when you're doing this sort of thing. Yeah, you got Dorkosaurus, that's not too bad. I've done worse having a night out. Female Dorkosaurus can be quite aggressive. And you got Sprue Graham, did you fall over often? And you got Graham saying, Sprue, try getting thrown out of a nightclub by stewards and you fall downstairs, but no cuts or bruises next morning, lol. I obviously had the drunken night out where you seem to get into one of those situations and you fall down somewhere, but because your body is so relaxed when it happens, you generally don't get bruised up too much. I don't. Okay. Last bit, and then we'll give it a chance to dry off. We've got Sarah Jane in. Good evening, Sarah Jane. We've got Sprue saying, Graham, I was unconscious when I fell, not half sozzled. We've got JC Richardville saying hi to Sarah Jane. Everybody else saying hi to Sarah Jane as well by Marcus Brunn, Sprue and Glue. And then we've got Cora Pink saying hi Sarah, hope you're well. And then Graham Corbett saying hi to Sarah again. And Sarah Jane saying, oh, hi all, hugs to Graham. Ooh. Good to see you back on the streams again, Sarah Jane. Hope you're feeling a lot better now. I hope you've got everything else sorted out. Ready. So we're getting there. And we've got Sarah Jane saying, struggling a tad, Cora, how are you? Oh, well, you're not struggling too much, love. We're always here if you ever need to chat anyway. We've got Sprue and Glue saying, we miss you, Sarah. Sarah Jane Dave, hope you're okay, sounds nasty. And then we've got Otto von Skidmark. I finally finished a kit. I'm now half sizzled in celebration and I've started another build. Oh dear, so what have you started this time then? Then you got Sprue and Glue saying hi to Otto. You've got Marcus Brunn saying hi Otto. You got Sarah Jane saying, Ross, things are bad and I will be till next year, unfortunately. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, love. You got Core Pink saying, not too bad, just got chest playing up again. Oh dear. I think everybody's going down with either chest infections and everything else at the moment, sadly. So hopefully we should be able to get the first coats on the body and on the wings tonight, if all goes to plan. We say there's no guarantee on that. Yeah, slowly but surely. Yes, I'm very glad that this one actually has the raised panel lines. It does help you a fair bit. You got Cora Pink saying hi to Otto. You got Otto von Skidmark saying hi all, and Otto von Skidmark saying I've started an Edard Polkar Pov I-16. I think that's supposed to be. And you've got Sarah Jane saying hi to Otto, and Sarah Jane saying get well soon, Cora. Yeah, as long as she's getting well and soon enough to cook dinner tomorrow, I don't mind. And I will say now, I will be doing a show on Christmas Day as well. As it's a Saturday, I will be doing my normal time live stream. So hopefully, if everybody's kicked everybody else to bed, all the kids that is, I'll keep you entertained for a little bit. And I'll be coming on doing my stream. Don't know what I'll be building yet. I'll think of something. Because hopefully this one should, in all theory, be complete. I'm hoping. It might just be something straightforward and simple to do. Sprue and Glue Ross, I will be starting to do the rigging on the Lethal Glider tomorrow. Ooh. That sounds like fun. Not? Me and rigging don't generally get on. It's one of the reasons why I've still not managed to finish my HMCA Snowbury. So I've got all the rigging to do on that left to do really, and that's about it. Just having it back slightly. Okay, so that's that ready. Leave some dirty marks on it. That's hopefully with enough of the primer on it could let me do this. There we go. There's fingerprints on it. There we go. Sorted. So that's the dish. The radar dish all sorted. They're all saw-toothed up and everything. So I'll get the decals on that one next. Just put you on there for a minute. You've got Sarah Jones saying, rigging sounds fiddly, David. Hope you can see straight or you'll tie yourself in knots. And you've got Sarah Sprue saying, I'm okay, thank you, Sarah. You get well and come back to us. And then you got Otto von Skidmark saying, ammo rigging is quite good. Ooh. Oh, not good. Oh, not good at all. My paintbrush is just snapped. Oh well. I have to. Oh well. We'll get another one. Oh, let's see. Paintbrush. Another Ollie's on one again. Pain in the ass dog. One of my wider brushes gone. I'm sure I have some more wider brushes. Dry brush. Need that one later. Cockpit. Wonder where they've all gone. I know I've got some somewhere. Because I've moved them. I wonder where they've actually gone. I do have a set of new wider brushes, but it turns out they've gone walkabout, so I'll just have to use this one and hopefully it'll hold up. So yeah, here's the body all done and sorted out. But as I was going on about last week, the actual body sort of pulls in. So what I've done is I've built a framework up, so it pushes these parts out. So when it sits in the wing space area, it actually fills it properly. And also the body sort of like sucked in for some strange reason. And I think this part here doing the same thing. So what I'm going to have to do is I'll put another piece through in there just to sort of bring that out a little bit. And I may have to put another spreader in here yet. So that it's just once you close the wings up, it fits quite nicely there now. Once it's held tight and the wings up a bit, but oh no, it's about right. I think we can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that. Not too much of a problem. So yeah, that's that all part. That's near enough sorted, I think. So the only way I managed to get these wings to sit properly last time was putting a piece of tape in from there straight across the body to hold these wings up and hold them up properly, and then do it that way. And looks like Ollie's decided he's going to create again. So if a good lady would like to come down and throw him outside again. Even though he has been out already. He decided he's going to be a pain in the bum tonight. Ollie's our lovely dog, really. So now we'll get this body all painted up. And then we'll start on the wings. So, as you can see, I've actually been using some of my green stuff to fill the little gap that was just there. But yes, so we'll crack on with the body and get all that first coated on one side of it. So we're going with a sky grey, which I think's the closest sort of colour for this at the moment. It is indeed. It's a good lady coming down to us to... Now she's swearing at the poor doggy. Yes, we've got a dog that's afraid of the dark. So he scoots out to the toilet, comes straight back in again, and then when he wants to go and do his other business, he wants to run around like a loon. He's obviously spotted somebody out there at the moment because he's now barking at him. But with our dog, if he doesn't say boo to a goose, if you shout at him, he just runs away. Now on here we do have little windows, but I don't mind painting over them, because all I'll do is I'll go over, clean all this acrylic paint off with a toothpick, which I'll show you at some point later on. Oh, yeah, didn't want that bit. I don't actually mind painting over, itchy nose, over the clear parts, because they're easy enough to clean off. With it being acrylic paint, it just literally scrapes off the clear part if you use a toothpick or a damp toothpick. And you got Sarah in the rigging south hill, yep, done that bit, yep. Sarah, I've had to hunt through 40 to 50 picks for the right rigging, lol. Oh dear, sounds like fun. Sarah Jones going, blimey Dave, build race cars, no rigging malarkey there. Very true. That's the one thing. And we've got Spoonbrew saying, Sarah, the kit was a gift. And so now, Dave, you could give yourself a challenge and do the rigging sitting on washi when it's on. That's obviously the washing machine she's on about there. I think that's something to do with one of the other Warhammer builders, I think it is. Bazza, I think, it's usually on about washing machines. You got Graham Court saying, is that the 144th or 172nd? Then you got Springo saying, Sarah, now that sounds like torture. Then you got Springo, Sarah, I'll come and sit on your washi and watch you do the rigging. Fair enough. Sarah, not torture, just a thrill, Dave. I hope. And you got Dorkosaurus saying hi to Sarah Jane. And Springo saying, Sarah, I'll have the thrill, you do the torture. Fair enough. And then we've got Sarah Jane saying hi to Dorkosaurus. Quite nice to know. Make sure we get all into the recessed panel lines. This one's got quite a few of them. But we're good now. I will have to wait until firing's fully dry before I can do much more. What I'm going to do is get to a level edge on one of these. That way it's not leaving a ridge line too much. So get this a bit more in there. It's the only good thing about, well, one of the bad things about doing larger scale models, you end up using lots and lots of paint, sadly, but hey ho, it's all part of the fun of it. And this will only be the first coat, it'll have to have another coat yet. Maybe that side of it, oh, yeah. There we go. I mean, there's so how many other people out there that actually brush paint their models? I know it's fairly much a novelty for members over the...
Very welcome.
Let me shut you up. One of those Alexa moments where it decides it's going to try and join in the conversation with absolute random rubbish coming out of it. So I've got that as far as I can go with that for the time being, until it gives it a couple of minutes to dry off. Put him onto the paint pot there. Leave him to dry off for a few minutes, and then we'll start on the wings. Get these top half done. The edge of the wings will actually be going to a different colour as well, but I find it just easier to go with the grey first and then build up the layers slowly. I think it's like a gunmetal colour that goes into the leading edges. The tape I've actually used on this isn't actually Tamiya tape, it's actually one of my decorating tapes. Designed. It's called Frog tape. There we go. And the Frog tape has a special ability that it stops it from paint from seeping. As soon as it gets wet, it builds an edge where it seals down onto whatever you're painting. And it's also good because it's actually delicate enough not to actually destroy paper or paint that you put on yourself. Let's see. Graham McCorbett saying, just to let you know, Gross will be starting soon, Ross. Yeah, I think he's the only one that actually clashes with me, with my stream, is Gross Models. Not sure why, but I'm not too bothered. I mean, his is a gaming stream, I think, if I remember rightly, not a modelling stream. So, you know, these things happen occasionally. But when I did first decide to do it this time of night, there wasn't anybody, and then all of a sudden people have sort of like jumped up on it. But yeah, there we go. These things happen. Got Dorkosaurus is saying, you got Sarah Jane saying, just to let you know, Graham, I'm on my second cake tonight. Oh, nice. What cakes are they? Eh? You can't just say cake and not tell us what type of cake it is, Sarah Jane. That's just rude. You've got to know what type of cake it is. One side done. Doing this side. They were saying, well, it's time to cook dinner, barbecue chicken, and whatever veggie I decide to cook. Good seeing everyone. Well, good night, Dorkosaurus. Take care. Enjoy your din-dins. And Spruce, time for me to say good night all. Have a great stream, Ross. Bye, peeps. See you later, Dave. Take care. And Marcus Sprue saying the night Sprue and glue. Sarah Jane saying bye, Dave. Take care. Sarah Jane's also saying night, Dorkosaurus. And Graham saying you have to use the hairy sticks at some point, lol. Yeah, it's a lot of people prefer not to use them as much as what I do. That's one thing. It's they mainly rely on those hairy brushy things, the airbrushes. I prefer to use me big hairy sticks. Close to the first coat being done on both items. Just got to be careful I don't push that down too much over that area. Because it's otherwise I end up painting into the wheel bay, which we don't want to be doing. Right. Nearly got the wings done. 10 past 11 already. Realise it was so late. There we go. That should be first coat on there. We will have to go over it and give it another coat because obviously where it's a bit washy at some places, which is always the same with the grey. Right, and we put them over here. Moving the clippies. There we are. I'll stick you on there. And this one should be able to stick it on there. No, it's better actually. Yep. There we go. So should, in all theory, stand you up like so. Work to do on these as well, yeah. So I've got a bit of tidying up to do on the engines. And then get them recoated and then give that a second coat. We should be able to get the engines onto that later on. We've got the little pieces of undercarriage all sorted out. They're ready to rock and roll. So once we actually get the masking off of this, we should be able to put the undercarriage in, and we've got the doors for them. So these I'll wait till a bit later, but then we've also got the little fins on here, which we'll put in quickly. Don't need all of them, right, but paint them all the way we've got. For some strange reason, they give you a few extra from what you need. I think they expect you to lose them. Now the wisdom tooth decided he's going to start playing up. Oh. It should be. You see, I've got all the tail sections all completed, ready to go on. There'll be another two somewhere. And there they are. We've got the rear tail fin and the other, like the rear wheel tail. So just a couple of little bits to sort out on here, because that's bit there's silver and that piece is silver as well. And we'll check the body in a minute and get the rest of the nose on that one done. Give me a minute. Move this wing out of the way a minute. Oh. It's the only problem when you're running out, even with the size desk I've got, I end up running out of space. Just put it out there. And probably watch myself knock it over. Sorry, it's sitting there quite happily. And yeah, that's going to take a bit longer to dry off. Then we've got, let's see, Sarah Jane's in. I hate painting, building is the best part. You got Marcus Brun saying, I brush paint, worked well so far. Yes, you've got some new paintbrushes to try it out with, haven't you, mate? Otto von Skidmark saying, I love building, primary is great as well, a nice build, and uniform kit ready for paint. Yep. And finally got told by Sarah Jane what the cake is, and it's a big edible sponge cake. Fair enough. Is it a chocolate sponge cake or is it a vanilla sponge cake? You got Otto on site. Skidmark saying, I fancy some jam on toast for supper. Sounds good. And you got Sarah Jane saying, night all, catch you later. And Cora Brink saying, night Sarah. And you got Marcus Brown saying, the night Sarah. And you got Sarah Jane, hope you get better soon, Cora. Night Marcus. So there we go. But yep, we'll get this. I can fold it long enough that way. I should finish painting up the front of this one now. I think we might need a bit more grey paint. The thing about having a Paint and Decorators t-shirt on, you don't care if you splat paint on it and everything. And you got Marcus saying, brushes are working great. Cheers, Ross. Yeah, welcome, mate. I know you're a bit nervous about when you first started brush painting, or getting back into brush painting, I should say. You're feeling a bit nervous about it. And there is no real reason to get nervous about brush painting. You just take your time. You work at it gradually, and then you'll get there. I mean, as I've always said, I'm not perfect at this. It's all part of the learning curve that I do. Enjoy. It's painted over the cockpit as well, blazing. It'll come off quite easily. Well, I find it does anyway with a toothpick. So, and that's how I've always done it in the past, and never had any problems. What I will do is use a smaller brush to do the doors for the undercarriage. Splatting paint all over the wheels, which I don't want to do. First coat of grey on the body. So you see, it's all first half of the body's done, and then what I'll do is I'll clean the lenses off once it's all sort of like done ready. So it means, especially with these side ones, because I've actually used a PVC glue and not used any of the normal cement, and I find that sometimes when it's actually being glued in there, they do have a tendency to pop out. So this way, if they do, when I've actually cleaned them off, I can stick it back in before I actually stick the wings on. And I'll put little pencils on all the way over the body and everything first. Otto Van Skidmark saying night all. So good night, Otto. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the show. So yeah, that's the first half of the body done. I'll put that back over here in a minute. We do have parts that actually hold up the dish to paint it. I'll sort them out in a minute. Yeah, not looking too bad so far. Well, it's now what, all 20 past, so and you've got Marcus saying night to Otto. So I'll probably give the body shell and everything else a second coat when I go off there. It's not looking too bad on the body so far, but yeah, just a couple of little places where the odd scratch or hair there. So yeah, okay then. Well, I think I'll leave it there tonight. So I think that's probably a good place to finish. Because what I'll probably do while I'm off, like, I'll start doing some of the decals for the tail and these before I glue them into place. That way they're all sorted. And where I've got to put the decals, I should be able to glue them without actually destroying anything. So we'll pop back up to facey cam. Let's wake up Mr. Mousy. There we go. And there we go. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. Hopefully there'll be one more stream next week. I think that'll be the Christmas Day one, I think. What are we now, 11th? Nope, got 2 weeks before Christmas, haven't we? Something like that anyway. So yeah, hopefully we should have the AWACS finished next week. All goes well. And the next build after that will be, wherever I put it, I'll put it back over the other side. I might put it. It is the Warning Star. I'll go and grab it quickly. Shouldn't be long. Oh. Here we go. This will be the next kit. It's the Morning Star. That's the one I'll be doing next. And it's another Hella kit. Both another one, also 72nd scale. But this one's a prop engine one. We've got Cora Pink saying night to Otto, and you've got Marcus Brunn saying great stream. Thanks, Ross. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed watching it. Cora Pink saying Tuesday. On Tuesday, I will be doing my Warhammer stuff again. So we'll be carrying on with the Celestial Hurricanum. That's what it's called. But don't forget, tomorrow you've got Colin on and Dave from Dave's Model Making Workshop and Colin's Vesta 67. They'll be doing their Sunday brunch. In tomorrow morning, you've got Models for Heroes. I think they're still going on tomorrow morning. And then you've got Model Making Guru doing his prize giveaway. So there's 3 kits up for grabs. And as I said, if you want to go into for that, go over to his stream from last Sunday. And then all you've got to do is in the actual comment section, right, give us the shizzle. So hopefully you've got a good chance of winning one of the 3 kits, which is the Valkyrie, the Baneblade, and a Orc Battle Wagon. So good luck to anybody that does win. Congratulations to them. And I will see you in Colin's stream, no doubt, tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say, at lunchtime. So all I'll say is take care, have fun, and stay safe, and happy modelling. Bye bye for now.